So the Dragon Ball Super manga, right? In general, have you followed it?
Yeah, dude, I got a Moro shirt on right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool, man. So you've been following it like monthly, or?
Yeah, religiously, like when it come out. Like they had the whole prisoner arc, like space prisoner arc, which is what I'm calling the Moro series, and it was really wonderful. I've been like crying in anticipation for them to just do something with this, and for Super to return, because it's such a good arc, man. It's like, well, if like we talked about, like I like darker stuff, like people like Justice League. I like Justice League Dark with like Constantine, Swamp Thing, all those guys.
I really don't, because they just feel like B-listers to me, like
Well, yeah,
I'm not into that,
are.
but I totally get why people are into that, but like for me, Constantine is good though. Like I love that dude.
Right. Like I have a love of Batman. Obviously, he's my favorite superhero. Well,
Of
Robin
course.
is. So hear me out. It's Nightwing, Dick Grayson. He was Robin, Nightwing, and then Batman, and he still protects like Bloodhaven as Nightwing, and he becomes Batman and Gotham City, and yeah, I don't know, random thing, but no, I'm into the darker stuff, so like, yeah, I dig it, you know what I mean, because the Moro arc, getting back to that, was really dark, and like, he's really scary, man. He's a scary character. I haven't really felt like that from reading the manga since like Cell popped up, and that's kind of what it reminded me of, was like a horror aspect of it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And Vegeta actually feeling guilt, for the Namekians that he pestered and killed,
Right.
And what I also so these days I do feel like it's a bit behind the quality and the atmosphere that Dragon Ball Z had back in the day. It feels more rushed, like less substance, in general, less deep. And I just feel like the main story right now is pretty good, but there's still a lot of things that don't make sense. Like, for example, spoilers, everyone, just so you know.
Spoilers right now.
Spoiler alert.
3, 2,
I'll bleep
1.
it in the fucking video. And I'll also make sure to have a little spoiler alert banner in there. So when that disappears, it's over, okay? So don't worry. So spoiler alert, Goku lost to Granola. And he was in
Goku dies. No.
No, he didn't die. Goku dies, man. But seriously, like he was in his Master Ultra Instinct state, right? He was actually supposed to be able to dodge anything at that point. Like it's right. His body should react automatically to anything, and he cannot be off guard because the fucking state he's in is supposed to prevent that. So. So in the meantime, now they explain it away as, he hasn't fully mastered it. Then back in the fucking previous arcs, they already stated that he mastered it, and the strain that it has on him and the way the power disappears eventually, should already have been solved as well, because there was a whole fucking training session to make sure that he knew how to manipulate it and control it, right? So now all of a sudden that all fell apart and it's still not good enough. Like, how the fuck do you nerve it? Like, why do you nerve it that way?
I don't know, man. It's when you said like him like learning everything, all I could think of was like a Rocky montage, but it was Goku and him just like training to the music. But I don't know, man. They do that a lot. There's a lot of the same recipes, if you will, from Toei with Dragon Ball Z. They like to surprise you with certain things. I just, like, at this point, I'm waiting for Gohan to just do something. Please, can we do something with Gohan?
Yeah, and that's also a big critique of mine. Like, why is it just the Goku and Vegeta show? Like, I love me some Vegeta. I love me some Goku sometime, but...
I wanted them to do something with Piccolo, make him like a Namekian god, and like... do something with him. They did something with 17, which was cool and highly unexpected.
Yeah, but it was just a side story, right? Like,
and yeah, it's like characters people don't care about.
Right back. Sorry if I'm talking over you, but yeah.
No, you're good. Go ahead. Sorry, I get
fine,
excited.
fine.
I'm sorry if I'm talking over you.
I'm just in a rant mode, man. Like, so then you have that tournament arc, right? Like the big tournament, and then of course there's still some highlights from characters that haven't been on the forefront for a while, but still it's not enough, right? It has to be like an actual story that just felt like a fucking battle royale, and then after that, all of it went back together. Went back to Goku and Vegeta, and that's all there is, right?
I feel like they had just all these characters that they had made for Super, and they were like, how can we fit them all in as quickly as possible and introduce all these awesome characters from other planets?
Yeah,
it was a cool concept. Don't get me wrong, because it was awesome to see some of those other characters. I was like, wow, this is dope as shit. Like, they're fighting other people from other universes. But then I was like, wait a minute. They did this shit with PyCon after the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, where Goku goes and he meets PyCon.
To the afterlife, yeah.
Yeah. So, like...
When? In Dragon Ball Super? Or... sorry, I completely missed it.
In Z.
Yeah, exactly. So Goku dies from Cell, and then after, he goes to the afterlife and goes to Grand Kai's planet and all that. Yeah, that was some world building, but that wasn't even in the manga. So they added more substance to the actual anime to make it more interesting, and also to so the anime could catch up to the manga. No. So the manga could have like a head start. Oh my lord, I think there's some soccer going on or something like that. So audience, if you hear some background noise, it's because there's some kind of party going on.
Nice. Some football.
Yeah, I think, some soccer, as Americans would say, but yeah, for us it's football, yeah.
I think they rushed, like with the new Super, they rushed it because it's like the demand. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Dragon Ball Z before when they were new and fresh. And that's with anything, where they just had time to build stuff. And they've probably had this for a while, like a few years, and they were just attaching things to it as they were going. Because nobody really, like, they had Dragon Ball, and some people knew who Dragon Ball Z was, but it wasn't as big as it is now. It's not like the corporate company it is now. It's a machine, you know what I mean? Like, and then you have Super that expects you to come out with the weekly episodes, and you could tell in some of the animations it's not that good sometimes.
No.
It looks pretty rough.
Right? But it did get better.
A special kid a couple times.
Right, it did get better, though, in the tournament arc.